Good morning to all. Today, let's discuss about few topics. First of all, let's discuss about safety at home. You all can take page number 142 in your textbook. So let's discuss about the safety measures that we need to take in our home. So see the first point. Do not play with fire or matchsticks. Be careful with firecrackers. So this is very, very important. So you should never play with fire. That is, you should never go near the stove, or you should not touch the lit candle. This is because fire can cause burn. See the second one. Do not play with sharp things such as knife, blade and needle. So you should never play with all these sharp objects because it can hurt you. The third one, never run on the stairs. So there are chances for you to get slip off from the stairs and you may fall. So never run on the stairs. The next one, do not touch an electric wire or a switch with wet hands. You may get an electric shock. So you should be very careful, and it is very important. So you should never touch an electric wire or an electric switch when your hands are wet. Why? Because you may get shock. So you should be very careful that you should never touch an electric switch or an electric wire with wet hands. Below that you can see, find out the telephone numbers of the following services and write the numbers in the given space. So following services are given: ambulance, police helpline, fire, doctor, traffic police, electricity department. So what you need to do is, you have to find out the telephone numbers of this following services, and then you can write it down in the space given. Moving to the next page, that is page number 143, that is safety outdoors. So see the first point, do not climb trees. Then snakes that live on trees, or birds that have their nest on trees, or bees that have their hives on trees can attack. Then some trees are extremely slippery. Do not climb on trees. That is because sometimes the trees may be slippery and you may fall from the trees. Then the snakes that live on trees. There are trees where snakes live. Even you can see bees that have their hives. So they can attack you when you climb the trees. So you should not climb trees. Then do not go out alone at night. Do not play in the park after it is dark. So it is also very important. If you are going out at night, you should go along with your elders. And do not play in the park after it is dark. That is, it is not safe. Then, do not set fire to grass or dry plants. Fire spreads quickly and destroys plants and kills animals. So it is very important. You should not put fire on dry plants or grass. You know why? Because the fire can spread very quickly and it can destroy plants, even it can kill animals. Now let's see the safety inside a vehicle. Wait for the vehicle to come to a complete stop before boarding. So you have to wait for the bus to stop before getting into the bus. Then do not put your head, hands or arms out of the window. So very, very careful when you get into a bus. You should never put your head, hands or arms out of the window, which is not safe. Then do not get down from a moving vehicle, which means you have to wait for that vehicle to stop, then only you have to get down. The next one, do not eat or drink in a moving vehicle. Then do not throw things or spit from the window. So when you are in a vehicle, you should never throw anything or you should never spit out of the window. The next is safety in the swimming pool. when you are in a swimming pool, what are the safety measures that you need to take? Do not go alone for a swim. Do not enter deep water without the permission of the swimming coach. So when you are in a pool, you should not be alone for swimming. Then do not enter deep water without the permission of your coach. Then always use a float if you do not know how to swim. So these are the safety measures you need to take when you are in a swimming pool. The next is about first aid. So what is first aid? The help given to an injured person before the doctor arrives is called first aid. So when you see an injured person, before taking him to the hospital, you can help him by giving him the first aid. So I hope you all have seen the first aid kit. So a first aid kit should contain cotton wool, bandages and antiseptic creams. So these are some of the things that the first aid kit contains. Below that you can see first aid for minor cuts and falls. A minor cut caused by a knife or blade, it causes bleeding. So first what you need to do is, you have to wash the wound with water. So first step you need to take is, you have to wash that wound with water. Then the second step is, press clean cotton on the cut to stop the bleeding. So you have to take the cotton and you have to press that cotton on the cut in order to stop bleeding. See the third step. The third step is, you have to apply the antiseptic cream. Then the fourth step, you have to cover the wound with a bandage for 1 day. So you have to cover that wound with a loose bandage for a day. Then, if there is a swelling when you hit against something, apply ice over it. When you hit somewhere and if it is swelling, what you need to do is, you have to apply ice. And this will reduce the swelling. So that is about the safety measures that you need to take. So we are done with the grade 3 general science. I hope you all have understood the topics that we have discussed till now. Thank you.